covering about 1/3 of the land surface of Earth, and home to 60% of its population. Asia is not only the world's biggest and most populous continent, it also contributed 48.5% to global GDP last year. Among the 5 biggest economies in the world, 3 are in Asia.
Globalization is a positive thing for the world.
I would love to see a technology agreement between China and the US. The wise person seeks harmony, not uniformity.
The man drawing the crowd is the former US Secretary of Commerce.
What is happening today, this trend toward de-globalization, the US is at fault. The reality is that protectionism doesn't protect. Thinking about what is good for the US only is not good for the US. It's a paradox.
China economic development and China growth is positive for Europe, is positive for my country, for Italy. We are an export-led economy, and so we want to have prosperous customers.
And he is the former Undersecretary of State at Italian Ministry of Economic Development.
Globalization has been beneficial to growth in the last 30-odd years. Between 2012 to 2022, ASEAN trade grew from $2.5 trillion to $3.5 trillion. And that's a tremendous change.
He is the former Deputy Prime Minister of Singapore.
China has been a very important part of the global economy as a platform where technologies can be developed and have been developed.
And he is the former Prime Minister of Finland. From all over the world, from different continents, they are all casting an eye on the economic growth here.
Asia is also a trade crossroads and finds itself in the crosshairs of global trade tensions. So can Asia continue to improve its economic position? We're going to look for some answers at the Boao Forum for Asia Annual Conference 2024 in China.
There are loads of topics: investment, trade, tech, green development, finance. This year's theme is Asia and the World, Common Challenges, Shared Responsibilities. People are aware of the current difficulties. Most seem artificial.
Political nationalism has been adopted in the US, but it's politically convenient. It's incredible that though the tariffs are still in place, all of those mechanisms are still in place. The issue, of course, is what politician will say, those tariffs are bad. We're going to take them down. The first thing someone says is the person is anti-US, pro-China. We live in a world of buzzwords. One word defines a very complicated problem. Populations aren't educated about the facts. People who work in companies who export make more than people who don't. That's a fact. Those messages don't get out. I think there are 70 elections in 2024 all over the world. The trend appears to be towards extremes.
A new form of globalization has emerged and is now in high demand.
If you cannot get a multilateral system fully functioning, then you're going to find the next best alternative, which is to form regional platforms like the RCEP, of which China is a member, or CPTPP, of which China is a private member, and other like ASEAN. And so long as these different groupings remain open, welcoming, and inclusive to others who want to join, because they can meet the standards set, then that will be a way to move forward in terms of trade, growth, and globalization.
Despite recent changes to the country's China policy, Italy's former Undersecretary of State for Economic Development spoke highly of the Belt and Road Initiative.
The Belt and Road has brought benefits to Italy and also to China. The trade between the two countries has increased a lot, and that was one of the main objectives of the BRI memorandum that we signed back in 2019. So despite all these geopolitical tensions, the results are there, and hopefully more will come in the next few years.
So despite all those challenges, the Asian Economic Outlook and Integration Progress Annual Report 2024, which was released on Tuesday at the forum, said, the share of Asian economies' GDP in the world is expected to rise by another 0.5 percentage points this year. That has drawn attention from international participants.
So I'm originally from the United States. I want to kind of be able to like show like my family how much China does for this world and how much they love like the people of this world and the Chinese government, how ambitious they are of making the world's economy stronger. China's an extremely free market. China will not just ban a company just because they disagree with the country that owns it. So China's very free in that way.
It's been a busy day. Plenty of sessions, former political figures, business leaders, industry experts, and think tanks. They're all gathered here to talk about the regional development and how it can benefit the world's economic growth. There will be big changes this year and challenges remain given the geopolitical tensions and global economic pressure. But it seems people here want to keep a close eye on Asia now. At one of the sessions today, a professor said that China will maintain its 30% contribution to the world's economic growth. And the key to that is the globalization and making sure that rapid growth in Asia is a long-term global win-win.